All right, we are recording. Welcome everyone back to the New Retired Me. Today I have Tracie with an IE, and she has just the most wonderful YouTube channel that I thoroughly enjoy watching all of the time. So, Tracie, welcome to New Retired Me. Tell us a little bit about you and a little bit about your channel.
Okay. Thank you, Tim, for inviting me to this conversation. And to say I'm a little bit butterfly is an understatement, but I know as it's like a roller coaster, like, and then it's gonna be fine. Uh,
It is going to be fun.
okay. My channel's about 3 years old, and I was working for our family business for 31 years doing accounting. And I decided I have always been a very creative person, and what I love about you, Tim, is well, first of all, I don't know how you do 3 channels, but, I know you're a great photographer, and I have a love for photography too, I don't know if you know that, and my grandpa introduced me to it, so I've always been, I will say, a little more creative, and I know that about myself, and I thought, "I don't wanna just keep working in this accounting for" I don't even know how long it could have gone on. My dad's had the company 50 years, so and he's been there
Oh,
50
goodness.
years, and he's 83, so I didn't wanna be that person. So I thought, I'm just gonna be brave, I'm gonna put in my notice, and I'm gonna do what I wanna do, which is create videos, and it took me 6 months after I quit to even get the courage to jump into YouTube because it's intimidating, you
It
know?
can be, yes.
And I didn't do any research, I didn't read any books. I always say I just jumped in the deep end, and I just started recording because for me, I'm an introvert, and I don't talk a lot in the real world, and it almost felt like an outlet for me, like, to just sit in front of the camera, and I've done that my whole life. I've talked to myself my whole life, and it just felt, like, normal and regular for me, you know? Uh, my channel's just about my day to day. It's a vlog. So does that answer that?
Yeah, so, one of the things that I noticed, and I did hear in a video that you've been working in an accounting department. I didn't realize, I guess, that it was a family-run business. So, were they okay with you leaving? Did you
No.
make anybody mad leaving?
Yes, I
Okay.
definitely did. I gave my dad, a year notice.
Okay.
I thought that was fair. I had a lot on my plate, a lot that I did, and I wanted to train somebody, and honestly, Tim, he didn't believe I was going to quit,
Yeah, yeah.
and he didn't bring anyone in for me to train, so the whole year I spent creating manuals for whoever was gonna be behind me, because there was no way I wasn't gonna stay,
Okay.
and he got over it. He got over it. We're great now. I just
Okay,
saw him
that's
on
good.
Father's
That's
Day.
good.
He didn't
Now
like it
I
at first.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's one thing if you leave just a business. But
Mhm.
when it's a family business, um, I'm sure they take it a little personal, like
Mhm.
what's wrong with the business?
Exactly.
Um, yeah, so I'm glad you're okay now. That's
Yeah.
important. Now I do notice on some of your videos that you are like creating pieces of
Uh-huh.
art or little
Uh-huh.
sculptures to put around your house.
Uh-huh.
Um, and is that something you've always done?
Mhm. I've never had formal art training. I took art in high school, but again, I say I have an artist's soul and
Yeah.
just whatever makes me feel good in the moment. Like I do a lot of experimenting on this channel. This whole channel is an experiment. So I'll experiment with like watercolors or like acrylics or all different kinds of mediums just because I'm experimenting life. And even with my channel, I've experimented different ways in filming and maybe try this filter this time. There's really no consistency in my channel, which makes it confusing for what they call the algorithm, I guess,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I'm having fun. And I'm also connecting with other creators.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
and that's an important piece.
mhm,
Um, I have um, I have connected with a few myself, you
mhm,
now included, which I'm very
mhm,
honored to do. Um, but like you, I am an introvert,
mhm.
and if you put me in a room full of 20 people, I'm going to be the one listening to the other 19 people talk.
Yes.
So people ask me, how could you be an introvert and be a school teacher? Well,
Exactly.
I stand in front of the room and I talk to the wall in the back of the room a lot of times because I don't want to see their faces when they're looking really bored. But so talking to a crowd is not a problem for me. I've done that all the time. It
Mhm,
is, it's the small group interaction or even one-on-one like this. If
mhm.
we were sitting together in person, this would be a very awkward conversation for me because I wouldn't know where to go with it. There's something about putting that camera in front of me that allows me to be more open and talk more. Sometimes I talk too much, but I don't, and so it's a really good outlet, I think, for introverts.
I
Uh,
agree.
yeah.
And I
So
would say sorry.
no, go ahead.
I would say since you also are a photographer, I always felt safe behind the camera. Like, it was my shield, and I
Yeah.
could take everything in like I do, when I don't have a camera, but also now then take those moments, and candid moments were always my favorite.
Yeah. Yeah. So I, your channel is very much sort of a stream of consciousness, which is how I typically write my blogs. My blogs are very much a stream of consciousness writing. I
Mhm.
rarely ever do a second draft. It's just whatever came on the page. As long as I
Exactly.
spelled everything right, that's fine for me. But sometimes I don't get that right. Um, and I went through a stage on this channel uh, because when I do my videos and I just talk to the camera, there is a lot of starting and stopping and starting over, and editing was a nightmare because I'd have to cut all this stuff out and try to bring it all back together. And so I
Yeah.
went with a teleprompter for a while, and I scripted
Oh
everything out,
gosh.
and I think I pulled it off okay, but
Yeah, I never knew you were doing that.
it wasn't genuine. It didn't feel right, you know? So
Mhm.
I've gone back to just writing an outline, and these are the bullet points I know I want to talk about, and
Mhm.
I just feel like talking on it, and a lot of stuff that you hear in my videos, it was not planned ahead of time. The personal
Okay.
stories or reflections or whatever, they are spur of the moment coming out of my. Some of them don't make it into the video,
I know what
but
that's like.
it's very much kind of a stream of consciousness kind of operation for me as well.
No one has ever said that to me about it, and I love hearing that because it's very true. Like, I wake up in the morning and literally, Tim, I have no idea what I'm gonna film. I get up
Yeah.
out of bed and I start with my day, and it just keeps happening, and I have to edit a lot out too because sometimes I go down rabbit holes. But,
Rabbit holes are my specialty.
I'm like, "Whoa, whoa, people don't need to know all that. Just rein it in."
Well, that's the nice thing about editing because back when I first started in the ministry and I was preaching
Mhm,
on Sundays,
mhm.
I just used an outline and I chased rabbits left and right, and it was nothing for me to be up there for 45 minutes, and I knew that I was boring the crap out of people after a while. So I did. Once I went to school to learn how to be a better preacher,
Mhm.
I did write manuscripts for my sermons, and I made sure that I was talking about 20 minutes, and that was enough. So the editing process for the video. I mean, sometimes my videos are 30 or 35 minutes long when I get done, but they're edited down to maybe 18. I'd
Okay.
love to edit them to 12, but I haven't got there yet.
Mhm.
I think today's video was like, it's either today's video or Monday's video is 23 minutes. That's way too long for me. But I
I
didn't know
know.
what else to cut.
Exactly. I wanna get down to, like, a 12-minute, and I keep hitting 20. It's almost like it's just a that's my thing, 20 minutes. But I want it less because people don't have 20 minutes, you know?
Yeah. Well, here's a little secret for you.
Okay.
If you make it 20 minutes or if you make it 12 minutes, you're still going to have the same number of people leave at 30 seconds.
That's true.
It's not going to matter.
That's true.
Um, you know, it's depressing sometimes because you put your heart and soul into it and you
Mhm.
want them to stick around, but what you're doing is just not their cup of tea and they move on. And I get that because I've turned off many videos before 30 seconds.
Mhm.
Um, Either they're talking way too fast for me, my brain can't handle it,
Mhm.
or they promise me something in the thumbnail that's not in the video, which really, really irritates me. So,
Oh, me
um,
too.
but I just think uh, for the kinds of videos that you're creating, I think you're just doing a phenomenal job because you are genuinely you. You're not
Mhm.
trying to be something for YouTube.
Mhm.
And people are looking for that. And it may be that going back to create thumbnails or a title or keywords in the description might get you more views. I don't know. I've done all that. I can't really tell the difference. Um, but um, I still just think that at some point people are going to find you, and they're going to love your channel as much as I do. I
Thank
believe
you.
that.
I remember a long time ago when you left a comment on one of my videos, and I thought, "Oh my word, Tim is watching my videos?" I was a little starstruck, and, I think I said something to that effect. You're like, "Oh, no, I just like your videos." And I thought, "Wow, you found me somehow, you found me." Maybe
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I don't comment a lot on your videos, and this is gonna sound crazy too, because when I see someone's, like, highly successful on YouTube and they get a lot of views and a lot of comments, I'm like, "I don't need to be another comment to answer," or kinda have that attitude. You
Ah,
know what I mean?
yeah. Okay. Comment anytime on anybody's
Okay.
video, because the more engagement in the comment section, the better.
The better for you.
The better for the video. Yeah.
Okay.
And
I
it's not just the comment, but responding to the comment or other people joining in with the comment. It creating that sense of community in the comment
Mhm.
section is a huge benefit for getting your video shown more to the public. My problem is that, and I'm trying my best to figure out how to get around this. My problem is that I watch YouTube on my TV.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't comment on the TV.
Mm-mm.
And so I have to pick up my phone, go up the video, type in something with my thumbs.
Mhm.
And I do that. I just don't do it enough. And I need to engage more, especially with people like you who I just think are doing a good job. I need
Mhm.
to I need to be the one to initiate engaging more with your videos. It's just so easy to with the remote control for the TV, I can hit the like button,
Mhm.
make sure I like it.
Mhm.
But that doesn't really do a whole lot. It's that whole, and you have this. You have a community of people in your comments
Mhm.
that are talking to you, and I'm sure you're responding to them.
Every one of
Um,
'em.
yeah, so it's
Mm.
it's a huge thing for getting your videos out there to be seen more. So tell me a little bit about, maybe stops and starts. How did your channel begin? How has it kind of morphed over time? Now, you did tell me that you're using your phone to video,
Mhm.
that's all you ever need.
Mhm.
You do have an external mic, kind of a lapel mic or something, I think that you use quite often,
Mhm.
um, which is great for sound.
Mhm.
Um, so from the time that you started and the struggles that you may have been having, because nobody comes out of the gate perfect,
Mhm.
how have things changed for you? Your methods of recording, the kinds of editing you're doing, those kinds of things. Talk about the technical stuff for me first.
Okay. Okay, I use my iPhone, and funny enough, I don't even know what model it is, but I use this.
You okay?
And like, I don't know what number it is. I'd have to look, but this is my main tool,
Yeah.
and, someone just sent me those Rode Square mics,
Okay.
so I started using those a few days ago. Other than that,
Yeah.
I was using, like, a cheap $20 mic that you hook in the bottom of your phone, and it just Bluetooth talks
Gotcha.
to each other.
Yeah.
I use an app. I do all my editing on on my phone of my videos.
Okay.
There's an there's an app called Video Leap. Probably
Right.
why I also needed glasses. These are new glasses. Uh, but I sit here on my phone and I edit on Video Leap,
Okay.
and I have done that since day one. This
Okay.
has not changed. The way I record has not changed at all. Motorcycle Man, who is my husband, got me this laptop I'm talking to you on because he
Okay.
said, "Maybe you can edit your videos on a laptop." And I tried it. I tried iMovie, and I didn't like
Okay.
it. I
Yeah.
know there's other ones. I tried to get DaVinci, and it wouldn't talk to my photos because 'cause I'm not real techy, so I just went back to the phone. And with the
Okay.
phone, I can edit all day long. Like, I
Okay.
can go be not at home and be waiting in line and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna pull that clip in, gonna pull that clip in," and then when I get home, then at least all the clips are pulled in. So,
Okay.
honestly, I'm editing all day long. My first 2 videos were voiceovers. They were
Okay.
just going through my day and me speaking over it. I got bored with that, so that was just the first 2 videos, and then I just started talking too much. Like, one of my best friends said, "Okay, you need to rein it in, you're talking too much." And I'm an introvert. You're like, "How is an introvert talking too much?" But I was, like, talking too much to myself, I guess. And so now I really try to for me, I feel like I have to make my videos kind of, like, move along and change scenes, and, it's hard for me to just sit and sometimes I do, I just sit and have a conversation, but I like to, like, go from place to place and do things.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. I've experimented with a few apps on my phone just for the Life in Motion Diaries channel, and Video Leap
Mhm.
was one of them that I kind of played around with.
Oh, I'm glad to hear
But
that.
yeah, I mean, there are great apps. And I think that my son-in-law has just started a channel, and he's videoing with the um it's the Insta360 Action Pro, I think.
Mm.
But I'm pretty sure he's pulling those videos into his phone to edit on his phone as well. And it works, you know?
Mhm.
Don't mess with what works.
Mhm.
Um, and so you're using a wireless mic with your phone. Does it plug into the bottom of your phone? Do you have
Yeah,
a
it just
receiver that
plugs
plugs in?
into the little
Okay.
bottom here.
Okay.
Mhm.
I was gonna say,
Uh,
because I wish that it would work without that, but you have to have that. Yeah.
well, there's times there was a lot of my videos, no mic at all, and honestly, I don't
Sure.
think it sounds too terrible. Um,
No,
but
the iPhone does a great job with audio, especially if you're
Mhm,
indoors and
mhm,
you're close to the phone.
mhm. You have to be
Um,
close, yeah.
yeah, so I mean, I went with an external mic for a couple of reasons. One is because for a while I was videoing with a regular Canon camera, and it
Mhm.
sat about 10 feet away from me. And so, I had to, it couldn't pick me up that far away. So I had to have a microphone. But it also, and you'll see this little piece right here. This is my
Mhm,
microphone stuck inside my shirt.
mhm,
Okay. And it's got a magnet on the front of it. So, um, and if I'm not careful, I'll snag it with my watch. So,
mhm.
but it has a little dead cat on it. So it will, take care of the noise outside and decrease the wind noise and all of that. Um, and I just, there are people that use really expensive shotgun microphones and all that. And I don't need that. You know, I am perfectly happy with as minimal equipment as I can find. And so, you've come a long way for just doing everything on your phone.
Well, my
Um,
goal is to get better. I wanna keep getting better, and I it's personal goals I have for myself. I
yeah,
do wanna, reach monetization and buy a vlogging camera. What would that be like using an actual vlogging camera? It's just kind of a personal goal I have.
sure.
I don't know when that's gonna happen, but, when it does, I wanna go out and buy then I'll start watching videos on the different kinds of cameras, what's a good camera. I don't use a tri I have a art I call it a unipod because it doesn't have 3 legs. It's just like a one thing, and it does overhead for when I do my art, and it's a magnet,
Okay.
so this magnet thing sticks right on it.
Yeah.
Um, Other than that, my arm is my tripod.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I don't know
Yeah.
what you would call.
This is this is what I use to vlog with right now. This is the DJI Action 5. They came out with the Action 6, but it was more than I needed. And since the new one came out, this one's always cheaper. But it's got a camera and it's got a monitor here on the front, so that if I'm videoing myself, I can see myself.
Mhm.
But then it's got a monitor on the back. So if I'm filming like this, I can see that here, and if I turn it around to film me, I also see me. So something like that, or like the Pocket 3 that I'm filming with here, because the camera will turn around, okay, but the monitor stays the same, so you
What were
always see
you
yourself.
using when you were in line to get that really yummy donut and you're walking around the market?
This right here,
You're using that?
yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, and they're what, $400. I mean, it's not
Okay.
extremely expensive. It's too bad you have more than 1,000 subscribers, or you could have applied for the new retirement grant.
I know, I know. And when we had that when I was under 1,000, I was too nervous and shy to apply.
Oh man.
'Cause I've been following along the whole time, and my
Yeah.
friend, I think Debbie Life in Kentucky won that one year. Do you remember
Yes.
that?
Yep.
I
Yeah.
was happy for her, and she's done really well, but
She
I'm
has.
always too
She's got a great
shy.
channel.
I even used to like, when people were doing lives, I thought if I clicked on it, they would see me. So I would never even
Oh,
click on lives, I was nervous. I've come a long way, I know you can click on it and
yeah.
actually watch,
You
and they
have
don't
come a
even know
long
you're
way.
there.
That's true.
Oh god.
Now, motorcycle man.
Mhm.
I'm assuming that y'all ride motorcycles.
Well, he does.
Okay. Do you ride shotgun with him? Does he have a basket on the side of it that he puts you in to ride with?
No, I honestly don't jump on so much anymore, I think, because as I've gotten older, I'm a little more nervous,
Okay.
but, I used to sit on the back, and he has a Harley, and it's really a nice looking bike, and then my son
Yeah.
rides a Ducati. So, they love motorcycles, we used to go dirt bike riding. He kinda probably wishes I didn't call him that because he's not, like, all in on the motorcycles, but But, like, that's just how I call everyone nicknames, you know, and
Yeah,
he rides
yeah,
a motorcycle, so he's my motorcycle man.
sure, yeah.
So, yeah. But,
All right, so tell me a little bit about the the artwork that you have around your house. Do you decorate your house mostly with things that you've created yourself? Are they finds that you've picked up at vintage shops, or how are you doing that in the home?
I am a very eclectic decorator, and I like to thrift and go to, estate sales, and I just pick up things that I really love old things
Okay,
and things that just are interesting, or I because I'm an artist, I know a lot of artists, and I like to fill my house, and I like to support other artists, so, a lot of the things in my house is because I've supported other artists, and then I hang their art in my house.
okay, that's
Mhm.
very nice.
I know.
One of the things that I decided to do when I moved into this apartment in my mom's basement is I started replacing all of the pictures we had for years with pictures that I've taken.
Mhm.
So it became a lot more personal to me that way.
Yeah.
And yeah, so um, what is what's the dream where YouTube is concerned? What's the next level?
Gosh. Well, to be honest with you, Tim, I did not realize that it would take this long to not be monetized. I when
Okay.
I first started, because my kids were big YouTube watchers, and so they just thought, "Oh, you're gonna get on YouTube and you're just gonna blow up," because 'cause they're thinking like, you know, Mr. Beast, like, they're watching totally different weird stuff, right? And I'm like, "Oh, whoa, really? That could happen?" Like, I actually didn't even know you could make money on YouTube when I started, except for my kids getting excited thinking, "Oh, my mom's gonna be on YouTube and she can make money. She could actually make money." Well, that's not happening. I'd say I'm spending money to be on YouTube
Yeah,
at this point,
yeah,
but I love it and I love the outlet, but there are days I wake up, Tim, and I'm like, "Why am I doing this? Like, what is the purpose?"
yeah,
But also there's that legacy part for me. Every month I do a video, I have that 1 second every day app, and I do a month just glimpse of every day in the month. Those are my favorite and my family's favorite videos because
yeah,
it's just our life. Um, but even me making these videos is legacy, just like you, because
sure.
I always say if my great grandmother had a channel, I would be glued to it.
Yeah,
I'd wanna know, "What's in your house? What are you making for dinner tonight? What are you wearing?" This
yeah.
is all gonna change 20 years from now. We might look back and like, "Why are you wearing those glasses?" And you know
Yeah.
what I mean? So, I like that part of it, but I don't know what my
Okay,
bigger dreams are because it's not moving the way I ever thought it would once I learned what YouTube was really about.
okay. Now, you have you had more than 1,000 subscribers,
Mhm.
so we must be talking about watch hours.
Okay.
So what kind of views do your videos get? How many what's an average number of views on a video from Tracy with an IE?
Well, when I stopped doing thumbnails, the average view is about 50. When I was doing thumbnails, they could be about 150. I don't know if that's the difference. Maybe I should make
Interesting.
thumbnails.
Well, you can make some and try.
I did notice that change when I stopped making thumbnails.
Okay.
Um, I just got tired of it, so I stopped doing it, but yeah, like, right now, probably 50 at the most. 50 views, that's not a lot. When I
Okay.
see people getting 1,000 views and more, I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna have a heart attack when that ever happens." If it ever happens. If it ever happens.
It will happen. Okay. It will happen. I believe that. I'm not just saying that. So I saw something the other day from Nick Nimmin, who
Mhm.
does videos about creating YouTube videos.
I know who he
It
is.
was okay, and it was a short that he put out that if your videos are getting 100 views, you're doing better than almost 65% of all the people on YouTube.
Wow.
And if your videos get 1,000 views, you're doing better than about 84%. I may have those numbers a little off,
Whoa.
but so just I think that you're on the right road. If you want to increase the views to get to the hours, then I think you're going to have to go back to creating thumbnails, is what it sounds like to
Okay.
me. Having said that, views are down everywhere. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
my views have tanked. A year ago on monetization, I was making $1,000 a month just on AdSense,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm making about $300 a month. That's how far the views have fallen.
Why?
So, that's part of the problem is the algorithm itself has changed and what it's looking for has changed. And I haven't figured that out yet, but I don't care. I just want to make a video. But I have that luxury because I'm already monetized and I've already met that goal. And, so, but even now, if I had a video, I think it might have been my last video, the one before today. We're recording this on Thursday, so let's do Monday's video. I think it was either Monday's or the Thursday before that. It only got like 900 views after the first week, and I knew that video was dead. It's not going anywhere. It's not going to, But most of my videos, if I'm on track to be average, I'll have 1,000 views in the first 24 hours. Now, after 48 hours, they're dead. They go like this, and then they just flatline. After 48 hours, they're gone. And so, I can't explain all of that. I don't know what's going on with that. But I do think that you should maybe go back to putting forth the effort on the thumbnails. One thing that you can do also, now you're recording, and then are you posting the same day you're recording?
No, I'm like a day behind.
Okay. Because one thing that I've learned to do, and I told you I'm using Podcast Enhance to do the audio, to fix the audio. I'm not sure that's necessary on the type of vlog that you're doing, but a byproduct of that is there's a button in there once it's processed that I can click to give me a transcript. Okay. Now you can do the same thing in YouTube. Once you upload a video, your video, within 4 or 5 hours, YouTube is going to have created a transcript for that video. Okay. You can download that. And you can either throw that into ChatGPT, or you can use the AI in YouTube Studio. It has to have the transcript there. And if you're going to use AI, it's going to use Studio AI, and within YouTube, you don't have to download it. It will just read it. Okay. But you can ask it, write a 50-word description for this that has keywords based on what I've talked about in the video, or give me 10 alternative titles for this video.
Okay.
And those kinds of little tweaks, they're a little time consuming. Okay. Yeah. Now the AI Studio doesn't work on your phone. That kind of stuff only works on your laptop. But I did one the other day, and I'm gonna let out a little behind the scenes secret here.
Okay.
But I made a video the other day, and I went into AI Studio, and I said, analyze the transcript for this video.
Mhm.
Tell me what I need to do to keep people watching past the first 30 seconds.
Mhm.
It told me how to, and I'd already uploaded it. It was unlisted. I'd already uploaded it. It told me some things I needed to move to make it more compelling. It looked at spots within the video and said, you've repeated yourself here, you can cut this, or
Mhm.
you've gone on too long here, you can cut this. And I went back into DaVinci Resolve, because that's what I use, and I made
Mhm.
all the changes that it recommended.
Mhm.
And then I re-uploaded the video. Now that video hasn't come out yet, so we're
Okay.
going to see. I think it's Monday's video.
I'm excited.
So anyway, we'll see what happens with that, because I'm just like, okay, I've got the video, I've written a description, I've written a title. Here's a thumbnail I threw together out of nothing,
Mhm.
and I'm going to upload it. It's going to schedule it. I don't think about it anymore, and I have time. I have a little bit of time to let YouTube help me help
Mhm.
myself. Okay.
Okay.
Um, So here's a homework assignment for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I love it. I always love an assignment. Yeah. Do I need a pen to write this down?
Anybody, no, you don't need a pen for this. But anybody watching this interview, if you have a YouTube channel and you're struggling with low views, this is your assignment. Okay.
Okay.
Go into YouTube Studio. I'm assuming you know how to get there.
Yes.
Okay. That little diamond up at the top, that's the AI button.
Okay.
Okay, so they call it Studio AI. Click on that and just ask it one simple question. Analyze the views on my channel
I see
and
so much.
tell me what can I do in my videos to get more views.
Mhm.
And just see what it tells you.
Okay. I've never used that.
Well, this is your first time.
I've never used that in my all the
Now, I'm going to
time.
expect an email from you later telling me what happened, okay?
Okay, I will. I'll do that. Oh gosh. I don't know if I'm gonna like the answer, but that's how I'm
Well,
gonna grow.
I mean, it will describe your channel to you, and it will tell you that you have an
Mhm.
eclectic group of videos, and it may tell you that you need to narrow it down to a niche, and you
Ugh.
could just ignore that because that's not what you want to do,
No, I
you
don't.
know. But see if there's a nugget in there somewhere, because
Mhm.
if you're getting 50 views and you can start getting 75 views,
Mhm.
then you're on your way to getting back to 100 views. And over time, just a little bit
Mhm.
more. And what I'm hoping, and I'm just going to put this out here in this interview for it to be online, what
Mhm.
I'm hoping is that some of the people from the New Retired Me channel who watch my videos and are watching this interview,
Mhm.
who've never met Tracie with an IE, that you're intrigued enough to go to her channel. There'll be a link to her channel in the description of this video, and just watch a few. And if you don't do anything else, leave her a comment and tell her what a great job she's doing. Tell her
Aw.
Tim sent you.
Well, thank you.
And because I mean, honestly, if you're going to be monetized, unless you're just doing gangbusters, okay,
Mhm.
which I used to, not now, but I used to, then you could expect to make $100 or $200 a month.
That'd
And
be
that
awesome.
pays for your camera, and that pays for a new
Mhm.
microphone, and that pays for editing software if you want to get that, or it pays for a subscription to Adobe Podcast Enhance if you want to
Mhm.
try that out with your audio. You can do all those kinds of things, or buys a lot of coffee. So
I know. I love the coffee. I know it would be fun. And I know for you, you were saying you have a goal to get the plaque,
yes,
right?
yeah,
And I
that's
think that's
that's
going to
10 years
happen
down
also.
the road, maybe.
No, I think it's gonna happen sooner than that. That's gonna be exciting. So,
Well, everybody in the world will know it if it ever happens. So.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Tracie, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me today. It's been so nice to get to know you a little bit, and I
Likewise.
do honestly wish you all the success in the world on your channel, because there's this, and I don't want to be insulting here, so I hope I'm
Yeah,
not.
no.
But there's this hippie vibe. There's this 60s love child vibe going on that channel that kind of throws me back to my childhood a little bit, and to my teenage years, and I just love it. I just absolutely love it.
You're
And
not the
so
first to say that.
well,
One of my uncles
more than anything else, just continue to be you, because
I
that's
will.
what's going to make it happen.
I will. I'm gonna do my homework too, Tim.
Okay. I'll expect an email.
Okay, I will, and I'm also gonna work on my thumbnails. Oh, and one last thing I wanted to
Yeah.
say, I would love to get to the point where right now I'm recording 6 days a week, which is a lot.
Yeah.
I wanna get down to 1 or 2 a week,
Okay.
and then I can put more effort into those 1 or 2 videos, but
Sure.
right now I feel like I just need to keep making them. I don't know why. I don't know.
Well, I understand that. I do. I mean,
Mhm.
I did the Life in Motion Diaries channel. I did a video every day for the first year and a little bit
Mhm.
beyond a year. And I know how exhausting that is. Now, I was
Mhm.
only making 6 or 7, 8-minute videos. I
Mhm.
wasn't, but I was, but it was a lot of extra work. Um,
Mhm.
and when I took that down to 3 days a week, and then finally took that down to 1 day a week, both of those times really hurt me, because it's like,
Okay.
I really don't want to give this up, but I just
Yeah.
can't do it, you know? So, and again, that's an answer that, a question that you could ask the AI in Studio AI. If I were to take my channel down to 3 days a week based on the number of views I get on my videos, what
Mhm.
3 days do you recommend? And see what
That's a
it
good
tells
idea.
you. I mean, it
Mhm.
may tell you it doesn't matter, but at least you've asked the question.
Mhm. I'm gonna start using
Okay?
that tool. I didn't even know about it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So you were talking about thumbnails. So head over to the Life in Motion Diaries channel. Watch the
Mhm.
video I put up this morning
I
on
will.
using ChatGPT to create a thumbnail. So easy.
Hmm.
Just so easy.
I'm gonna watch it.
Um, so anyway, thank you so much. I'm gonna sign off from here, and I
Alright.
appreciate everybody watching. And go over to Tracie's channel and show her some love.
Alright.
Thanks,
Peace,
Tracie.
love.